rockets in duel. And you might sacrifice some rating at first, but at the end of the day, it's going to make you better. You'll have better spam rockets. You'll understand like when you need to be spamming, how you need to be spamming, how you need to engage, what distance and what height you need to engage from. Because generally with rockets, if you have high ground over someone, it's like very high value for you to peek with a rocket, go back while the rocket's reloading, and then peek again, because they have to hit you with a direct, and you can splash them, right? Like they can rail you, but if you're paying attention, like on the map, if you just killed them and you know that they didn't spawn next to rail, you can just get that free damage. And like the most you're gonna do is chip you with like machine gun or LG every now and then, and you're trying to splash them with rockets, right? Like that's real high value.
Yeah, you want to put yourself in situations where it's easy for you to do a lot of damage and hard for them to return.
Health totem initiated.
And if your opponent is ever next to a lift and you have high ground on that lift, you hold that LG. Like, I don't think there's a better... Like, if you can get in range, I think that's the best weapon for you to have out
He
there.
just got them both. Got them both for sure.
Impressive. First blood. Need taken.
I notice you zoom in the middle of a lot of your rail shots. Is that on purpose?
Nah.
Impressive.
Not at all.
Okay.
That is just...
I'll explain it. It's because of his grip. I've asked him about this before too.
I thought it was something like that, yeah.
He uses the 1-3-1, so... And then sometimes he'll like gripping his mouse with his pinky, it'll like hit mouse too.
I play with my thumb and my pinky, on one side of the mouse. I keep my ring finger on mouse 2, my pointer finger on mouse 1, and I keep my other finger flipped in at all times. So I have a weird grip too. And my palm never touches my mouse.
Yeah, that is... Do you do the thing where like your fingers are curled too, so it's like you're flipping everyone off?
Yeah. It looks like I'm flipping myself off when I play.
I think that's literally called weird grip, isn't it?
I have no idea. It's just I've done it forever since I was like a kid. I've always done this, and it's just a weird thing. And I've tried switching off, but I aim worse when I switch off, so I'm just sticking with what works.
Yeah, there's a CS player. He's really I think it's Swag. He uses weird grip.
You saw him survive that? Alright, I've got...
He's very injured. That is one injured man.
Yes. Less injured now. Still injured.
Ah, yeah. Okay. Let's get some weapons.
And when you start dueling like stronger players, you'll notice that they don't take lifts as often if you have position on it. You'll notice that if you have control, they will less likely be like in that vicinity of the map when that item's spawning, unless they have an intention to punish you for it. Like, most people will always have a plan for like every situation. Or there's a reason that they're somewhere on the map at a certain point in time. It's not just I'm rotating the map. It's like I'm taking this route for a reason.
You get OG and then find a on.
Death is the only release. I will not grant you that privilege.
Move now!
Do not die yet!
I don't think there's a better way to handle that fight.
You did a lot of damage.
Alright, so 18, 16 probably.
Five-minute warning.
Be healed in the power of the ancients. My light sustains you.
Stopwatch. Tank.
I'm gonna get rockets somehow.
Time to die.
So that's where he tends to play.
I think one of the strong spots on this map is where the shotgun is, like that platform. The outside platform and the inside platform.
Yeah, because you're only a few seconds away from both items, really.
And you have high ground, so you can just drop if your opponent goes for something.
Yeah.
You get to pick the engagements easier. And you have a decent amount of defensive options as far as
Showstopper. Revenge.
You're definitely doing better this time than you did last map.
Yeah, you're getting good punishes when he goes up that lift.
Yeah, he did not grab the ledge and you punished him.
Impressive.
Be healed in the power of the ancients.
Nice.
Nice.
One-minute warning. Impressive.
That was well played.
Ah! I didn't even hear him.
And that's one of the worst things about this game right now is the sound.
Yeah, it's awful since the last patch.
Like, how can BJ pop his ult and you don't even hear it? Like, he was pretty close to you.
Yeah, shit like that happens all the time now. It's awful.
There were 2 incidents that the same thing happened to Andrew and myself. On Blood Run,
Yeah.
we dropped. So we were watching it was at Mega, and we would be watching the door that goes to Rail out of Mega to the right, and there's the lift behind you. We have both dropped on each other full speed, and nobody heard the drop. It's just free damage. It's insane.
Yeah, you just
Like, how do you not hear that drop?
Off you go.
But I think, personally, if you're comfortable with, like, timings mentally, one of the things you need to be asking yourself throughout the match, if you're not, like, if your brain space isn't too occupied on timing,
Yeah.
is you need to be asking yourself, what does my opponent want? What is he going for right now?
Mm.
You need to try to, like, or you can ask yourself, what weapons does my opponent have right now? Because that can change your playstyle.
Yeah.
Knowing what weapons your opponent has based on where he was on the map. And then mechanically, I think it would be crosshair placement, right? Like,
Yeah.
putting your crosshair in a position to where you don't have to do as much work. And I think that kind of coincides with asking yourself what your opponent has.